Hello, Karen here from Soulful and Wild to talk about the Death Tarot Oil. And there's the Tarot Oil Tarot deck version of Death. And I really want to do that. I want to go Death. And out in the garden, crows have started. Wow, wow. Those black birds are often a symbol of death. So I just find it very interesting that that is happening. Can you hear them? I don't know if it'll come out on the video. But deep, transformative change, that's what this is really about. So you are going to use the Death Tarot Oil when you are going through something really freaking major. It's not for a little bump on the road unless you are extremely wobbled by it. It is to support you as you're going through significant change. It might be a relationship ending. It could be the death of somebody very important to you. It could be the ending of a way of being, a part of your career perhaps, or a change in career. There are different versions of depth that you can go to with the death energy. And I mean, you can see here the Grim Reaper. It's very extreme imagery, actually. But this is a powerful archetype. Now, one of the things to remember is, most of us really kind of freak out a bit about death. So we do need support to move through the initiation, which is all about endings. And fundamentally, whenever there is an ending, there is going to be a beginning. It's just that while we're in the process of the death experience, we can't see the other side. We are so consumed by what we are going through. And any death experience is going to leave you, well, stunned, I guess. There is a certain level of stun factor. I often think about, when we cut the roses back really hard in the depths of winter, that's a big shock to the plant. And we do it in the winter because it has less of shock on them, because the plants go to sleep in the cold. So that when spring comes, when the warmth of spring arrives, there is the opportunity for growth. And we know that's what happens after death. But while we're in it, we definitely need support. We need to keep our space clean and clear energetically. And this Death Tarot Oil certainly helps us to do that. What else can I say for you? It's about getting real. Whenever a death experience is happening, we can be feeling that we've been cut to the quick, cut to the bone, that we are bare and open and so profoundly vulnerable that we're ridiculously fragile. And you can see people sometimes, they get such a massive wobble on when they're going through change. We are all going to go through this many, many times. We will become familiar with loss. This is not necessarily about grief, but more about endings. The endings of anything. So when you are dealing with endings, be they exciting ones because of something new that's coming, there's always an impact, yeah? Always an impact. But it's a powerful energy. So change is guaranteed in this life. One of the key ingredients is sandalwood, which sanctifies the space, makes a space sacred, and it keeps us very clear as we go through the change, or as we go through the underworld, because that's what's happening in a death experience. We are taken down into the depths where we kind of meet our subconscious, our unconscious self. We go into the deepest part. It's big. It's big. There's also a hint of orange in there, which is about, life. I always think the vitamin C, it can heal anything. And they say that, it's actually scientifically proven. It's not promoted, actually, vitamin C, because it can't be patented, of course, and no one can make lots of money out of it. But it's one of the most profound healers for the body. Doesn't matter what's going on, whether it's gum disease, whether it's something wrong with any part of you. Vitamin C and high doses of it are really, really helpful when the body is, as we know, fighting off a cold, the flu, influenza, all sorts of things. So that orange is there for hope. It's a profound healer at a really deep internal level. So, death. I love saying that, death. And one of the things, when you're playing around with the archetypes, it's kind of cool to make sounds, to put your body into a space like death. It's like, if, when we're talking about the sun, expansion, So move your body, use the fragrance of the taro oil to help you to really embrace the experience, and so you'll move through it with greater ease. That's what this is all about. It's about healing, it's about support for you, about getting through the other side without too many dents. Okay, I hope that's helpful.